Picture this. You're scrolling through luxury hotels in Tunisia, and suddenly you stumble upon Vincci Saphir Palace and Spa in Hammamet. The name sounds fancy enough, but here's what really caught my attention. This isn't just another cookie-cutter resort pretending to be special. After diving deep into guest experiences and exploring every corner of this property, I discovered some genuinely surprising details that most travelers never notice. The Spanish hotel chain behind this place has created something that walks the fine line between authentic Tunisian charm and modern Mediterranean luxury, though not everything is as perfect as those glossy brochures suggest. Now let's talk rooms, because this is where things get interesting. The classic rooms might sound basic, but at 30 to 35 square meters, they're actually more spacious than half the luxury hotels I've reviewed in Europe. What guests don't expect is how these rooms manage to feel both contemporary and traditionally Tunisian without looking like a theme park. The superior rooms bump you up to 40 square meters, and here's the kicker. The sea view versions actually deliver on that promise, unlike some places where sea view means squinting through palm trees to catch a glimpse of blue. The junior suites are where this hotel starts showing off, with 50 square meters of open-plan living that includes a proper seating area, not just a sad chair shoved in the corner. But the family suites are the real winners here, offering up to 70 square meters with separate bedrooms that actually have doors that close properly, a detail that sounds obvious until you've stayed in places where separate means a curtain divider. The dining situation at this resort tells a story that most guests miss entirely. Le Saphir restaurant serves as the main buffet hub, but here's what's clever. They've managed to make buffet dining feel less like a cafeteria scramble and more like a curated experience. The theme nights aren't just marketing gimmicks either. The Tunisian nights feature dishes prepared by local chefs who actually know what they're doing, not just hotel kitchen staff following recipes. La Pergola takes things up a notch with proper a la carte Mediterranean cuisine, and reservations are genuinely necessary, not just recommended. I learned this the hard way when a group of Italian guests ahead of me snagged the last table. The pool bar offers that swim-up service during summer months, which sounds gimmicky until you're actually there on a scorching afternoon, realizing you can order a cold drink without leaving the water. The lobby bar becomes surprisingly lively in the evenings, transforming from a quiet afternoon spot into the social hub where guests actually mingle instead of hiding in their rooms. When it comes to pools and beaches, this is where Vincci Saphir Palace really starts to make sense. The main pool stretches 25 meters and maintains that perfect depth range where both swimmers and loungers can coexist peacefully. But here's what sets it apart. The pool area never feels overcrowded because they've designed the layout with multiple zones, so you're not fighting for space or peace and quiet. The children's pool is positioned just far enough from the main pool that families can enjoy themselves without disturbing couples seeking tranquility. The real gem, though, is the beach access 200 meters of sandy coastline that belongs exclusively to hotel guests. Unlike many Tunisian resorts where beach access means a narrow strip shared with half the town, this stretch actually feels private and well-maintained. The water sports aren't just seasonal afterthoughts either. The kayaking and paddleboarding equipment is properly maintained, and the snorkeling spots are actually worth exploring, not just empty patches of sand. Activities at this resort go beyond the typical animation team shenanigans that make most adults cringe. The fitness center houses equipment that actually works and gets regular maintenance, featuring cardio machines with functioning screens and free weights that aren't rusted relics from the 1990s. Yoga and Pilates classes happen on request, which means you won't be stuck in mandatory group sessions if that's not your thing. The cultural shows in the evenings strike that rare balance between entertaining and authentic, featuring local performers who bring genuine talent rather than resort staff going through the motions. What surprised me most was discovering the organized excursions to Hammamet's Medina aren't just tourist traps. They're actually led by guides who know the history and can navigate you away from the obvious souvenir stands toward the places locals actually shop. The evening entertainment rotates regularly, so if you're staying for a week, you won't be watching the same tired performances every night. The spa and wellness facilities deserve special mention because they've managed to create something genuinely relaxing without the pretentious atmosphere that plagues many luxury resort spas. The traditional Tunisian hammam experience is the standout treatment here, performed by therapists who understand the cultural significance behind the ritual, not just the mechanical steps. The argan oil massages use genuine Moroccan argan oil, which you can tell immediately by the texture and scent. No cheap substitutes here. The sauna and steam room maintain proper temperatures and humidity levels consistently, suggesting they actually invest in maintenance rather than just hoping things work. Treatment rooms are soundproofed well enough that you won't hear pool activities or restaurant chatter during your session. The relaxation lounge provides that crucial decompression space where you can actually relax after treatment instead of being rushed back into the resort chaos. Booking treatments requires advanced planning, especially during peak season, but the spa reception staff are genuinely helpful in finding alternatives if your preferred time isn't available. Family facilities at this resort demonstrate that someone actually thought about what families need, rather than just checking boxes on a requirements list. The Kids Club operates from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily with activities that go beyond basic babysitting. Arts and crafts sessions use quality materials, games are age-appropriate and engaging, and supervised play includes both indoor and outdoor options depending on weather. The children's pool area is designed with safety in mind, featuring non-slip surfaces and clear sight lines from parent seating areas. Family suites include practical touches like multiple bathrooms and kitchenette options in some configurations, acknowledging that families need more than just extra beds crammed into regular rooms. The themed buffet nights include kid-friendly options that aren't just chicken nuggets and fries, introducing young palates to local flavors in approachable ways. Evening entertainment includes family-friendly shows early enough that children can participate before bedtime, while later entertainment caters to adults seeking more sophisticated options. Exploring the area around Vincci Saphir Palace reveals why location matters so much in hospitality. Hammamet's Medina sits just 3 kilometers away, close enough for easy taxi rides, but far enough to avoid the constant hustle and bustle that can overwhelm resort guests. The Medina itself deserves a full day of exploration, featuring authentic souks where haggling is expected and artisan workshops where you can watch pottery being crafted using techniques passed down through generations. Yasmin Hammamet Marina, only 5 kilometers distant, offers upscale shopping and dining options for when resort food starts feeling repetitive. Nabal Market, 12 kilometers away, provides the authentic local shopping experience where prices reflect local economy rather than tourist expectations. Carthage Land Theme Park, 15 kilometers from the resort, offers a full day of entertainment for families, though the quality varies depending on seasonal maintenance. The hotel's organized excursions provide reliable transportation and knowledgeable guides, eliminating the stress of navigating unfamiliar roads and language barriers. After experiencing everything this resort offers, the overall picture becomes clear. Vincci Saphir Palace and Spa succeeds where many similar properties fail by focusing on execution rather than just amenities. The staff demonstrate genuine hospitality training rather than scripted responses, handling requests and problems with efficiency and actual concern for guest satisfaction. Room cleanliness and maintenance standards remain consistently high across all categories, suggesting proper management systems rather than hit-or-miss housekeeping. The food quality at both restaurants exceeds typical resort standards, featuring fresh ingredients and proper preparation techniques. However, some rooms show their age despite periodic updates, particularly in bathroom fixtures and furniture finishes that could use refreshing. Wi-Fi connectivity issues occasionally frustrate guests expecting seamless internet throughout the property, though this affects common areas more than individual rooms. Noise from pool activities and evening entertainment can disturb guests in certain room locations, though this seems more related to architectural design than poor management. For checking booking availability and prices at your desired dates, you can use the link in description. I hope this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more travel-related content. If you are not ready to book this hotel, you can watch our Best Hotels playlist and choose the best one for you. Thanks for watching.